It's been 25 years and the time hasn't changed, Universe. You know what time it is? It's morphin' time! What's up, Universe? And welcome back to the web's first must-see comic and nerd culture show. Welcome to the Comic Universe. I'm Dr. J. I've got a PhD in nerd culture, and I should know, I printed it out myself. So, welcome back to another episode of Throwback Thursday, the segment where we in the Comic Universe take time to take a little stroll down memory lane, just talk about things that we love from our past, our childhoods, things like that. And, of course, you know, what better time than now to cover Power Rangers, because at least as of 2 days ago from this recording, on August 28th, it was National Power Rangers Day, and on Nickelodeon they premiered the episode of Super Power Rangers Super Ninja Steel, episode 10, Dimensions in Danger, the big 25th anniversary episode of Power Rangers. I hope y'all feel old, because yeah, Power Rangers has been around for 25 years. I am 24. This, you know, the series is technically older than me. It's crazy. But yeah, man, of course this is going to be a review of that episode. So if you haven't seen it, you know, go watch it. It's on demand if you have, you know, if you have cable, you have Nickelodeon, it's on demand. If you have the Nick app, it's also up there as well. Go to nick.com, also up there. But, you know, this is also an excuse for me to, like I said, take a walk down memory lane, or, you know, a roll in my case. A roll down memory lane and just talk about Power Rangers, because Power Rangers is a massive part of my childhood. It was like one of the biggest franchises when I was growing up as a kid. Oh my god, I cannot tell you how many memories I have of buying the morphers, the weapons, the costumes every Halloween. Like, my mom got tired of me buying Power Ranger costumes because what's the point of you buying all these different ones? Like, it's all the same costume. It's like, no, this is the Dino Thunder Ranger, this is the Ninja Storm Ranger, this is the Zeo Ranger, this is the Mighty Morphin Green Dragon Ranger. There are differences, Mom. There's differences. But yeah, no, Power Rangers is just such a huge, phenomenon, especially just for my generation, man. It's something we grew up on. Yes, it's super campy, it's super cheesy, and looking back at it now, no, the acting was not the best, the effects weren't the best, the storylines were, you know, again, super campy. But as a kid, seeing all this stuff, it just took you to a whole nother world, man. It was one of those things that just blew your mind as a child. And I just have these rose-colored glasses that I refuse to get rid of when it comes to Power Rangers. I realize, you know, yes, it's cheesy, it's campy, it's kind of dumb. But man, when you were a kid, seeing the Power Rangers like morph into those cool costumes and fight and have all those cool weapons and then fight giant monsters in a giant robot, that was so cool. Like, you cannot deny, like, just the excitement you had every time that they would get in the Megazord and they'd fight the monster. I mean, yeah, it's formulaic. Okay, I get it. Like, but, man, there have been really solid stories all throughout Power Rangers. I mean, like, some of my favorites were actually featured, some of the Rangers from my favorite series were actually featured in this anniversary episode. Those series being Dino Thunder, of course, Mighty Morphin / Zeo, technically In Space / Turbo, because TJ was there. You got RPM, which is a super underrated, you know, Power Rangers season that I thought was awesome. Probably the best of the Disney era, in my opinion. And that's hard to say because Dino Thunder was really cool too, but like RPM just had such an interesting story that was way different from anything that Power Rangers had ever seen before. But that's, you know, a story for another time. If you guys want me to do full-on videos on Power Rangers seasons and what I liked about them, I will definitely do a journey into the Morphing Grid series where I talk about the different Power Ranger series. If you want that, let me know it in the comments down below. Because I am totally down. But yeah, this episode, yeah, okay, yeah. First off, yeah, it's a Power Rangers episode, so yes, it's going to be, cheesy, campy, and all that stuff. But man, was this like a giant nostalgia bomb. And I will say this right off the bat, especially when you compare this episode, Dimensions in Danger, to the legendary battle in Megaforce or Super Megaforce, the 20th anniversary episode. This was way better. Because in the Megaforce episode, I have several problems with Megaforce. But in the Megaforce episode, right, we have, like, all these Rangers show up. And it's cool, yeah, okay, it is very cool. But they don't, it's not a team-up episode. It's not a team-up episode like Forever Red was, or, like, all like the different Forever Red specials, or the team up with the Ninja Storm and the Dino Thunder Rangers, or the one where they had like the different Rangers from different teams show up in RPM, or was it it was Overdrive. Show up in Overdrive. Those were actual Ranger team ups, and while some episodes were better than others, most of those were actually pretty solid. But with the Megaforce one, all they were just cameos for just a cool little moment where, oh, you get to see all the Rangers fighting together. Okay, yeah, cool. That is kind of awesome. But like, I want to see these Rangers interact. I mean, that was the cool part about Shattered Grid, is seeing all the different Rangers and the different Ranger dimensions and stuff like that. Which, speaking of Shattered Grid, this anniversary special, Dimensions in Danger, actually borrows a lot from that. Actually, it almost straight up kind of copies it. Because we have basically Lord Draven, not to be confused with Lord Draken, or Draken. Yeah, it's Draken. I believe it's Draken, is how it's pronounced. Not to be confused with Lord Draken, but Lord Draven, trademark Hasbro Saban, or Hasbro Nickelodeon. He has captured Tommy Oliver and created a robot version of Tommy Oliver, who is evil, of course, naturally, as you do with Tommy. And basically, he uses this robot clone of Tommy to lure other Rangers from other dimensions into kind of a false sense of security, so he can capture the Rangers, steal their powers, and make robot clones of them to form a Ranger army to invade the different dimensions. And he's going to use these magical arrows to shoot at the sky and shatter the sky, or shatter the grid, if you will. And they talk about how, hopping between dimensions destabilizes the morphing grid. So which is a big part of the Shattered Grid storyline. So again, they're taking a lot of influence from Shattered Grid, which I'm not complaining about, because that's a really solid source material. But, gotta call a spade a spade. That is what they're doing. And again, the story is not super complex. It's a Power Rangers story. Power Rangers team up. They save each other. There's an awesome inter-Ranger team up at the end. And there's some really cool, really amazing nostalgic moments. Also, we get some interesting, just bits of Ranger continuity. So we see that Tommy Oliver does still live in Reefside, which is the city he lived in during Dino Thunder, when he was, Dr. Tommy Oliver, the Dino Thunder Black Ranger. And he has a kid at this point. We have no idea who the mother is. So, the Kim Tommy shippers, there's still hope for you out there. And the Cat Tommy shippers, all two of you, there's still hope for you out there. And I know some Power Rangers super fans are going to be like, well, Jay, in the Christmas episode, they confirmed that Cat and Tommy got together and they had kids. I do not count that. We're gonna brush that under the rug. Nobody cares about the Christmas special, guys. It was just a Christmas special. Fight me. Anyway, but yeah, there were some cool interactions here. Again, I kind of wish this was kind of a movie length episode, kind of like how the Super Sentai the Japanese counterpart to Power Rangers, they do their team up movies. I wish this was kind of movie length, like an hour and a half long, because that way we could have like different interactions with the different Rangers, the ones who have interacted before and the ones who haven't. Like, I would love to see. I actually would like to see more of an interaction between Kat and Tommy to get some confirmation on whether, Kat and Tommy are the ones that got together. But I don't think it was Kat, because it seemed like he was talking to his wife on the phone when he got captured, and then Kat also ended up captured. But then again, I guess some time had passed, so maybe it's still Kat. Who knows? I just need confirmation on who Tommy ended up with. That's my big question here. But I would also just love to see interactions between Wes and TJ, and Trent and Tommy didn't even talk, and they're like former student, former teacher. Like, I would like to see what that's going on. Also, it would have been really cool since, in real life, the Blue Ninja Steel Ranger and the Blue Super Dino Charge Ranger, they're brothers. So I think it would have been cool if they had like a little moment where they interacted. But like, I don't know, man. It was pretty freaking awesome. I turned into a little kid again. I was like 5 years old for the last like 10 minutes of the episode, because like Tommy had a master control morpher where he could turn into all his different forms. Like, of course he was Dino Thunder Black. We got to see him in Dino Thunder Black for a bit, and I like, again, that he uses civilian powers, the invisibility thing, as his means to escape. That was a nice touch. Again, I like that they keep with continuity here, and I like that, again, with Wes and the Time Force Rangers are the ones that create the dimension hopping technology. If you keep up with Power Rangers, what is that? Hyper RPG. That's what it's called. The Hyper RPG Power Rangers game, like the Power Rangers live stream, they even mentioned that like Time Force is a big part of that, and they are the ones that create the technology where you can hop between Ranger worlds, different timelines, and also we get confirmation that, well, we already knew, Power Rangers fans already know that RPM takes place in an alternate timeline. However, we also get full-on confirmation now, after the shenanigans, for lack of a better word, that happened at the end of Super Dino Charge, that officially made Super Dino Charge an alternate timeline. So I like that they actually kept that continuity and did confirm that. That was pretty cool. But yeah, man, the part where I just started fanboying was when Tommy went through his Rolodex and just morphed into the different forms. Zeo Red, Mighty Morphin, of course, Zeo Red, then he went to Dino Thunder Black, and of course, go Green Ranger, go, 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 go. Oh, and you can't forget the Mighty Morphin White. Personally, and I might get hate for this because a lot of people, myself included, have some strong nostalgia for the Green Ranger. Everybody says Green Ranger is his best form. In my opinion, Mighty Morphin White is a much cleaner suit. I love that suit. I love Saba. I wish that Saba was talking in that episode, because, again, just fun little throwback, just have Saba talk. It's like, Tommy, it's been a while, old friend, that type of thing. I would have loved that. That would have been cool. Like, Mighty Morphin White is my favorite Tommy form, to be honest with you guys. Love the Tiger Zord and the Falcon Zord. Speaking of which, when they inevitably have the giant Draven battle, the cool thing is Tommy summons the freaking Falcon Zord, and he takes the arrow, and with the Rangers all attacking him at once using their weapons, he uses the arrow to pierce Draven and destroy him. And that was awesome. Again, just love the Falcon Zord. White Ranger is probably my favorite Ranger form for Tommy. Obviously, my biggest source of nostalgia for Power Rangers is the original Mighty Morphin. I love that series to death. Yes, it's super cheesy, I know, but man, does that just bring back a ton of memories. I absolutely love like the original Power Rangers. I can go back to that anytime. Even the dumb episodes, I can still watch it with a smile on my face because I just have fond childhood memories of eating my cereal in front of the TV while watching Power Rangers on Fox Kids. It was awesome. It was a fun time, man. Power Rangers and Digimon back to back. Those were the days. Oh man. But it was a pretty solid episode. This is honestly the first episode of Ninja Steel I have seen. Because, you know, as much of a Power Rangers fan that I am, and I kept up with pretty much every series, including Super Time. I have not actually seen Ninja Steel or Super Ninja Steel, except for the pilot and this episode. But I really like the Ninja Steel Rangers. They have some decent chemistry. I like their interactions. Of course, the Legacy Rangers. Again, I wish we would have had more interactions. Like I said, Frank and Tommy would have been nice. I would have liked to see maybe the other Rangers in their different colors. Cause like, I would have liked to see. I mean, people always hate on Turbo. People give Turbo some, you know, real big hate. Maybe it's because of the Turbo movie, which is, you know, a lot of people call the Turbo movie. But, you know, I really would have liked to see TJ in his Turbo Red outfit. And, you know, I don't know if I would want to Are you a big Power Rangers fan? What is your favorite Power Rangers season / team? What is your favorite form of Tommy? What color Tommy do you like the most? And if you are interested in me doing like a retrospective series on different Power Rangers seasons, let me know in the comments down below and we can make it happen. If you like it, let me know you enjoyed it. And be sure to keep on here on the Comic Universe. We got a ton of content and a little something for everybody. So if you like what we do here and you want to see more from us, you know, me, DPZ, and C-Dubs, definitely hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you get notified every time we upload a new video. We are growing faster than any of us could ever have anticipated, and we thank you guys for all that support. We appreciate it. And we're definitely, you know, we got some big things planned now that we're, you know, getting close to the big 1K. So keep your ears and eyes peeled. And if you want to be the first to find out what we have planned, the best way you can do that is by hitting that subscribe button and notification bell and following us on all our different social medias, which the links are in the description. I know this is a pretty long plug, but it's very important. But that's pretty much it for me, you guys. This has been Dr. J for the Comic Universe. And like I always say, once comic geek, always comic geek. And Rangers forever, defending together. Till next time, catch you later. Peace.